Hi! We're so excited to show you our new MCPL Catalog, which is packed with great features. Let's take a tour! First, let's look at the top of our screen. The first two links you see are Library Programs and Library Website. Clicking on Library Programs will bring you to the classic MCPL Catalog, where you can search and register for programs. Clicking on Library Website will bring you directly to the MCPL site. At the very top of the screen, in the right corner, you have 4 navigation links or icons. To sign in to an MCPL account, we're going to click on the icon in the top right corner that says Login, then click on Sign In and enter our first or last name, barcode, and 4-digit PIN. Now, instead of Login in the top right corner, you'll see a name. Clicking on that name will show you how many items you have checked out and on hold, if you have any fines, and your card's expiration date. Clicking on this question mark will bring you to a help page where you can explore our new catalog in depth. This next icon, which looks like a book in a house, gives you quick information on the library, including our hours, address, phone number, and email address. Next, we have a bookmark icon. This will bring up a Bookmarks tab where you will have access to any lists you've created or items you'd like to go back to later. Using bookmarks in this new catalog is a great way to save titles you want to read in the future or movies you might want to watch. To get back to the main catalog, click on the drop-down icon towards the right of this blue bar. Let's move on to searching for some items. Here is our main search bar where you can choose to search by all or keyword, author, concept or subject, and title. Let's do a quick search so you can see some of the best features in our new catalog. I'm going to type in the vanishing half, the most recent Long Island Reads pick, then just hit enter on my keyboard. The first result is exactly what I wanted. Let's take a closer look. Looking directly under the title and author for this book, you'll see several different tabs. This is one of the best new features of our catalog. You can see all available formats for a title in one record. And these tabs immediately tell you whether the item is available or checked out. You can click on each tab to get more information about the specific format. The first tab will usually be book. After that, you have ebook. Next up is our large print format, followed by audiobook or book on CD, then playaway, and finally e-audio. Clicking on Centereach and Selden underneath the tabs will show you the call numbers and shelf locations for the copies at that specific building. For this title, you'll see that in Centereach, it can be found in both new and regular fiction. In Selden, it can be found in new fiction. To place a hold on an item, just click on the dark blue Place Hold button in the bottom right of the search record. If you're not signed in already, you'll be prompted to sign in. Then, you'll be asked where you'd like to pick up. Choose Centereach or Selden from the drop-down menu, then click on Confirm Location and your hold will be placed. Now, let's take a look at a few more great features of the new catalog. We can click on an item's title to find more information on the title and author or other people involved. Clicking on Britt Bennett, the Vanishing Half's author, brings us to her author page. Here we can learn more about Britt and see other books she's written or been involved in. Let's go back to the item's record. Here you'll find related resources or even library lists curated by MCPL's librarians. Now let's take a quick look on how to do keyword searches. We'll navigate up to the top left of the screen and click where it says Middle Country Public Library. This brings us back to the main catalog page. In our large search bar, let's search for Ireland. Since we have a lot of results, we can narrow that down to find what we're looking for. The left side of our screen is where we can refine our results, and there are several ways to do this. Here, I'm going to look for books that are physically at the library for pre-teens, and my results will be brought from 2,500 to 42. Finally, let's take a look at your Patron account. At the very bottom of the screen, you'll see a dark blue bar called My Bookshelf. Click on that, and if you're not signed in, sign in like we did earlier. Here you can view, update, or edit your checkouts, holds, fines and fees, and your patron profile. You can also click on Bookmarks to view anything you might have saved for later. To close this window, click on the drop-down arrow at the top right of the dark blue bar. Another great feature of this new catalog is that it's mobile-friendly, meaning you can access it on your smartphone and tablet, and it'll be fully functional for you. You can use the search bar here and very quickly change what you're looking for, and you can also access the icons in the top right corner, including library information, your bookmarks, and your account. And if you go down to the very bottom of your screen, you have your bookshelf right there. So everything you see on a laptop or desktop, you'll be able to see on the mobile version of this website. And that's it. Don't hesitate to call our reference desk with any questions. Thank you for watching.